Self-care for women, 10 basic essentials. In this second video of my self-care series, I'm going to identify 10 basic essentials for self-care. I'm Mari Rosa, self-love trainer. This is my channel, Chica Power, where I show you how to fall in love with yourself first. Someone mentions self-care, my mind always goes to an image of a woman taking a bubble bath and sipping wine. Remember those old Calgon commercials? You may think mani-pedis or massage, but self-care goes way beyond that. We need to care for ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. Today, I'm going to explore 10 basic essentials of self-care for women, so make sure you watch until the end. I just want to take a moment to please ask a favor. If you like this video and find it helpful, please hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, and turn on notifications. Okay, so I'm going to begin with physical self-care basics. It all starts with a healthy lifestyle. Number one, being physically active. This is at the top of my list because there are so many benefits to being physically active. Not only does this help to achieve or maintain a healthy body weight, but exercise also benefits our hearts and helps to reduce stress. Cardio, anyone? That's my personal favorite type of exercise. Exercise can be social too. This global pandemic has put a bit of a damper on that, but when things go back to normal or you're vaccinated and you feel safe, think yoga class at your local studio or Zumba at your gym. I wouldn't have made it through some of the most difficult times in my life if it weren't for physical activity. It's a great way to blow off some steam. I'm going to be doing a video on getting active for beginners as part of this series. If you're interested in this topic, please comment down below. Number two is eating right. Similar to physical activity, there are so many benefits to eating healthfully. In addition to achieving and or maintaining a healthy weight, eating healthy, clean foods and staying away from foods that don't agree with you can really help you feel your very best. For example, I'm allergic to corn and moderately lactose intolerant. If you frequently feel bad after you eat, it's important to identify the foods that are causing the discomfort, be it gluten or dairy products, and removing them from your diet. Portion control is also key. We should be eating until our hunger is satisfied and not eating to stuff or overstuff ourselves. Moderation is key. This way, you don't have to deny yourself the foods that you love. Taking vitamin, protein supplements, and probiotics are also good practices to keep ourselves in tip-top shape. I will be producing a video on how to eat for weight loss in this series as well. Number three is beauty and fashion. This is one of my favorites because I've always been a girly girl. From hair to nails to skin to lashes, whether you do it yourself or go get it done, feeling beautiful is an essential part of self-care. I love getting eyelash extensions. I don't have them on right now, but they add so much and are truly feminine. And don't get me started on fashion. I love clothes and I admit that I am shoe obsessed. The great thing about shoes is that even if you aren't too happy about where you are in terms of your body weight goals, you can always get a sexy pair of shoes. Am I right? I love high heels, open-toed shoes are my favorites, but boots can also be super sexy. Jewelry and accessories are also wonderful. Isn't it great being a woman? I'm a firm believer that clothes and shoe shopping are a true form of therapy. Even if you don't have big bucks to spend on clothes, I'm a Marshalls and TJ Maxx girl myself. And I also follow Sofia Vergara on Instagram. Did you know that she has a women's clothing line at Walmart? Her fashions, which she promotes on Instagram, are really feminine with lots of Latina ruffles and flair. Number four is massage and luxury skin treatments. If you have the extra cash or someone who can give these to you, I highly recommend getting a 60-minute professional massage occasionally or as often as you can. Of course, I haven't been to one since the pandemic, but I will admit I have been fantasizing about laying on that massage table for some time now. Other luxury body treatments include sugar scrubs, pedicures, mud treatments, etc. These can be a little expensive, so if you don't have a lot of extra cash, try Groupon for great introductory offers or save up points on a rewards card to treat yourself once in a while. I believe that massages benefit your body as well as your mind, and so this is a perfect segue into mental self-care. Number 5 is meditation and breath work. For me, there's nothing quite like meditation and breath work to overcome stress. Whether you're going through a particularly busy or stressful time in your life or grieving some type of loss, meditation and breathing really helps to give you a mental break from your own thoughts. I tend to gravitate towards 20 to 30 minute guided meditations, but you can go shorter or longer as well. There are guided meditations for all types of circumstances and or outcomes, from basic mindfulness to positive morning meditations to exploring an alternative career path to healing a broken heart or even attracting true love. They are all out there. Meditating has helped me get through some of the most stressful and painful times in my life, and it doesn't cost a penny. If you have never tried it, I urge you to ASAP. It is truly life-changing. Number 6 is reading and journaling. Reading is such a treat. I used to be an avid reader who devoured books, mostly fiction, and then found myself with very little spare time for anything, let alone reading for pleasure. This is where Audible comes in. You can listen to an audiobook while you're driving, cooking, cleaning, or doing laundry. Journaling is also a great way to help sharpen your focus on certain areas of your life and clear all the mental clutter. Writing things down makes them more concrete and allows you to make sense of and organize all the thoughts we sometimes have swimming around in our heads. Plus, it's great to go back and read what you've previously wrote later down the line. Ever pick up one of your old diaries from when you were a teen? It's like stepping back through time and visiting your former self. Number 7 is anxiety and stress relief. Some of the self-care basics I already mentioned really do help us to reduce stress and anxiety. Exercise, yoga, massage, meditation, to name a few. But sometimes in life, we may need some extra help in this area. You may be experiencing financial hardship or just have too much going on at the same time. You may be feeling overwhelmed, helpless, or even depressed. This isolating global pandemic doesn't help either. Luckily, mental health counseling services are more accessible than ever. Whether you want to meet with a counselor one-on-one or be part of a support group, you can now have these meetings in the virtual environment, which makes it more convenient because it cuts out the need for travel and possibly the need for childcare if you're a single mom. Our mental health is just as important as our physical health and oftentimes goes ignored. If you ever feel like there's no hope in your situation, contact the crisis hotline via phone or text. Check out my links in the description. Number 8 is social connection and emotional support. We are all social and emotional creatures, and we crave connections with other people. We all need to maintain and cultivate our relationships with family, friends, colleagues, and romantic partners. The COVID pandemic has made it more difficult to physically see the important people in our lives, but behind every cloud, there's a silver lining. This new virtual environment that we've been living in has created more opportunities to connect with others from around the globe, as well as stay connected to those we already know and love that may live far away. Think virtual family reunions, virtual book clubs, virtual learning, etc. We all need emotional support from others and human contact with our tribe, even if that human contact looks a little different from what we're used to. Number 9 is emotional healing after loss. Whether it's after a divorce, a breakup, loss of pregnancy, or loss of a loved one, self-care is going to look a little different when you're experiencing grief and or heartbreak. Be extra kind, gentle, and patient with yourself. Just getting out of bed every morning and being able to make it through the day may be the most that you can expect at first. Be sure to release your emotions in healthy ways like crying, punching a pillow, and exercise. Let your friends and family help you. Join a support group and seek professional help if you feel overwhelmed. Please let me know in the comments section if you want to learn more about healing after loss. Number 10 is self-love. Sometimes there are deep-seated beliefs or the after effects of past trauma that make us feel like we aren't worthy of love, even that love that comes from within. These feelings and limiting self-beliefs need to be dealt with. We need to clean out our emotional house, so to speak, so that we can learn to love and accept ourselves just as we are. Ideally, we should all fall in love with ourselves and treat ourselves accordingly. I hope this video has given you some basic suggestions in regards to self-care. I will be taking a deeper dive into many of these topics throughout my self-care series. So the refrán for today is obras son amores y no buenas razones, which has the same basic meaning as the saying, actions speak louder than words. I have always felt this to be true in all of my relationships, especially romantic ones, but it also certainly holds true in our relationship with ourselves. Any action of self-care that we take is proof that self-love does exist within us. Let us continue to cultivate this love throughout our lives. I hope that you enjoyed this video, chicas poderosas, so give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Besos y abrazos a todas. Hugs and kisses to all. Mwah.